Hello everyone, my name is Kidley, and welcome to the first episode of the Kidley's Dojo. For those who may have missed my 2017 announcement video, this is a new series that I'm going to be doing where I can sort of talk about whatever I want. It's going to be a vlogging series here on the channel. So moving forward for 2017, the main items are going to be Star Wars The Old Republic, and then Kidley's Dojo. Those are sort of the main two topics. This is meant to be a very casual, very laid-back series. Let me go ahead and put the nunchucks down, because I think they're probably making a lot of noise. Anyway, yeah, it's designed to be just a very laid-back, a very casual series that's allowing me to talk about whatever I want to talk about. So in this episode, we actually got some new information here recently about a couple of the canceled Star Wars games. The very famous 1313, and then the canceled Darth Maul game, which I actually didn't know much about. And what they did is some of the artists actually released some new sort of screenshots or concept art. And I've actually got them all here so we can actually go through them. So this is the first shot. And I guess I should say that for those who don't know, 1313 was a game that was actually shown at E3. People actually were able to play it. So it was pretty far in development. So it's a real darn shame that it got shut down. But the base core of it was that it was going to be a Boba Fett story or the Boba Fett origin story or something along those lines. And 1313 actually references the level of Coruscant. So it's actually level 1313 way down in there for Coruscant. So yeah, let's take a look at some of these screenshots here real quick. So we've got Boba Fett here and some other, looks like a droid or something in the background, you know, in the depths of Coruscant. It looks like he's captured his bounty. And it almost looks like there's a broken, I don't know, a broken droid or something sort of just off the ledge there, but that's a pretty cool shot. So we'll move on to the next one here, if I can get this thing to work. Oh, there we go. And again, a lot of these are just sort of shots of level 1313 down in the depths. So here's like an alleyway or something, and you can actually see the logo up in the corner, the Star Wars 1313 logo. The game it had so much potential. It looked amazing when they showed it off at E3 a couple years ago. It's really a darn shame that this got shut down. I mean, there's a lot of rumors circulating even here recently that another studio within EA might actually pick this up and finish it. I really hope they do, because the gameplay that they showed, it looked really, really cool. So here's more of almost like a market scene. It's kind of an interesting little speeder bike. Maybe we need to get that speeder bike into SOTOR. Here's another concept shot of Fett flaming down some dudes. It's like they kind of look like Tusken Raiders, kind of, but they got like weird masks on, or like a weird visor or something. So I don't know what the story with that is. That's just kind of different, I guess. Another shot. So actually, the thing up at the top there, you see the big ring. That's what they actually use to go in between the levels, you know, taking like good-sized starships down in between the different levels of Coruscant. They have to go through these big sort of open ring areas, and you can see or sort of in the distance there's like a big pillar building that's, I guess, sort of holding everything up. Lots of those around. Here's another market shot. Lots of cool stuff. And here's actually a shot they did of the hologram Twi'lek dancers. Kind of an odd place for one to be. Well, I guess that's probably a nightclub, and so they're just saying, "Yo, here's our nightclub. So if you go inside here, you'll find some very interesting things." And you actually see another Twi'lek all the way over on the left side, sort of leaning against the building. But these guys that are sort of closer to us are kind of looking at that going like, huh, that's interesting. Next up is the Darth Maul game. And like I said, this is one that I actually don't know very much about. But here within the last week or two, they actually released a bunch of more concept art, and it's mostly character stuff. So it does appear here that this is going to be a very similar version to Rebels, to where it's sort of the half robotic Maul. So it definitely is going to take place after episode 1. He still has his little probe droid guys, but very robotic from basically the stomach on down. And there's basically a bunch of characters in here who we don't really know who these people are. I mean, again, this is another what appears to be a Sith Lord of some description. He's also got like little probes. Got some force lightning going on. Oh, this looks like a potential Jedi of some description. Very interesting outfit. Never seen anything quite like that. You know, dual sabers. Very white and black. She's also got these face paint and face markings going on. It's kind of crazy. Then here's another one. Sort of actually a pink saber on this lady. Hard to say what species that is. It's hard to say if that's actually human, and is she like wearing a crown? Or is that something else? Really hard to tell. Crazy body art. Pretty good looking. And then here's an Imperial, almost Moff type character. And then there was a look at a new Stormtrooper type. Although that helmet design, I think, is something we've probably seen in the past. Where it's almost got the look that goes like this a little bit. But that's it. That's pretty much all they released. But there's we've kind of been in a lull here for a while, where we've been wanting some new Star Wars games for a while now, and they really have not been producing them. But I think we've got some high hopes coming up, because we've got people like Jade Raymond and Amy Hennig who are working on new Star Wars games right now. For 2017, they've already announced it's going to be Star Wars Battlefront 2, but then 2018 is going to be the Amy Hennig game, and I think that game has amazing potential. She was one of the people responsible for the Uncharted series, so if we have a game that's like Uncharted but set in the Star Wars universe, that might be one of the best Star Wars games we've ever seen. It has that kind of potential. It's you know, these sort of single-player, third-person, action-adventure type games. It looks like they're working on a couple of them. So, yeah, amazing potential. And we might actually see some of the best Star Wars games we've ever seen coming down over the next 5 years. But there you go, ladies and gentlemen. First episode of Kidley's Dojo. Like I said, it's just kind of a super casual, I can talk about whatever I want kind of thing. So, if you'd like to see more of these, I'd love to see your comments down below this video. But there we go. Peace out. Different exit. I don't know what I'm going to do. Peace out. And yeah, see you later, guys.